Alright, this is a re-record of this battle since the last one the audio was crappy. So I'll try to remember what happened and get this redone. This was a 3,000 point battle versus James's Empire list. Go over what I took. From left to right, I took 10 Chaos Knights of Slaanesh, no champion. I got 18 Warriors of Tzeentch, no champion again. And I didn't take any magic banners either. Then I got 8 Ogres of Slaanesh with great weapons and chaos armor. No champion, but standard musician. Got a Giant of Slaanesh. 50 Marauders with great weapons of Slaanesh. I think actually that's the only one I had a champion in. Then I have 18 Warriors of Tzeentch, Dragon Ogre Shaggoth with additional hand weapon, and 10 Chaos Warhounds. And in the back, I have my Sorcerer Lord of Heavens on a Manticore. He has the Conjoined Homunculus to let him get extra D3 to his spells, Dispel Scroll, Enchanted Shield, and I think that's a 4+ ward save. James's list. Let's see if I can remember it. He had the Steam Tank, and then he had 10. I think they're basic knights, so the core version. He had the Luminarch, which gives him an extra Dispel die, and a 6+ ward save to every unit within 6 inches. He's got 50 swordsmen with a detachment of 15 or 18 halberdiers. In there he's got his BSB and level 4 light wizard. In the front we got 4 demigryph knights. Behind them we got 10 crossbowmen. I think they're there just to fill out the core points. Then he's got his Arch Lector on the War Altar. We got the Hellblaster, 40 great swords with a priest, and a cannon in the back. And this is how he deployed. On to turn 1. Alright, Empire got the first turn. So he moved up like so, not a lot. Luminarch spreading its ward save out a little bit by going sideways. The cannons both targeted, I think, yeah, his cannon on the right targeted my knights and killed 2 knights, and then his cannon from the steam tank targeted the ogres, overshot the ogres, but did 5 wounds to the giant. Other than that, I think his magic was pretty ineffective. Most things were out of range, that kind of thing. So on to Chaos turn 1. Alright, Chaos turn 1. I moved up like so. Didn't charge anybody. It was a long charge for me. This is where I made my first mistake of the day, setting out the Shaggoth all the way out to the flank. I thought for sure he might be out of range for the demigryph knights. And that would force him into one of my infantry blocks, which then I could easily counter. I got off Ice Shard Blizzard on his demigryph knights to give a -1 to hit, so that when they go in I should be able to hold off. I also got the Comet coming in the middle of his stuff on the right. That's what the die marker and the card is there. All in all, not too bad of a turn for Chaos. But it's early. Alright, turn 2 for the Empire. His demigryph knights were like, it was a 9-inch charge to get to my Shaggoth, which he made. And so he defeated him in combat, he defeated him, broke him. He ran off the board, but his base was so wide he contacted with the dogs. So that put him in combat with the dogs for next turn. Comet did not come down on his magic phase. His steam tank tried to charge the knights, but 3-6 random movement He was short by like an inch or half an inch or something. It was just out. So that was good for me. He combined with his cannon and all of his magic to put 5 wounds on the ogres. And he also put, using the Luminarch special power bound spell, he put 3 wounds on the Manicore. And that, I think that was it for his turn 2. Alright, Chaos turn 2. My second mistake of the game was thinking that I had an extra turn to deal with the Demigryph Knights, because they'd have to beat and probably overrun the dogs. But lo and behold, he had managed to kill all of them, and so he could just do a free reform and face the flank of my guys and get a charge on his turn. So that will inevitably bite me in the ass. My knights charge into a steam tank, didn't do anything. They sit there the rest of the game, trading a couple wounds here and there back and forth. My warriors on the left successfully charged his Luminarch, but failed to break him. And I don't think I did a single wound on him, needing 5s to wound, hitting on 3s, and he made, like, I think both of his 6+ armor or ward saves that he needed. So they just sat there. Comet came down on this turn and took out half his crossbowmen, took out his Hellblaster, like 10 great swords, did a couple wounds to the cannon in the back. So it was just perfect. It came down just shy of hitting any of my units and hit all of his. So couldn't really complain about that. Yeah, and that was end of Chaos turn 2.